Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 4 of this Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 with Poland for our freedom and yours. In the last episode, we continued our preparations for war, and this is now June 1939, so it is very, very likely to kick off very soon. And we have also got the Soviets justifying against us. Oh, and the Germans. I kind of suspect the Soviet justification is just part of the Ribbentrop Pact. I don't know if they will actually declare war, but if they do, then it's probably more or less GG, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divisions on our Soviet side. And we have, I think it was 50? Yeah, 50 over here. We probably do need some more down here as well, but we'll just try and hold out for the time being. I just noticed that that border has none. Well, let's just hope that Hungary don't join immediately. Although they are very, very fascist. Yeah, maybe we should try and make them more democratic and have them on our side instead. That might actually be a good plan. One thing I did notice is we do actually have a gap. Or rather, we're not defending Poznan right now, and Poznan is kind of a linchpin to our defensive strategy here. So we need to try and fix that. I'm pretty sure I tried to do this once already. Oh, you know what? There is a way of doing it. We do a fallback line just there. Then we assign some divisions to that line. Say, that guy. And that guy. We are now holding Poznan. Much better. Okay, that works. Joseph Stalin bringing revolution to Poland. While we have consolidated the socialist society in Soviet Union, many nations still suffer under the despots of old. The workers of Poland have no voice, no means to organize, and any attempts to institute socialism will be crushed savagely by Ignacy Mosiewski's regime. We cannot wait for the gears of international revolution to turn for the Polish people. We have proven that we could crush the capitalist oppressors here, and we will crush the oppressors in Warsaw as well. Joseph Stalin has abandoned all attempts at diplomacy with our government. The communist task of eradicating all borders are now strictly focused on eradicating our borders. Uh-oh. So that was the Soviet justification being done. I probably will need to send some of these guys down there. Ah, you guys are trained. Yeah, I think I will do that right now. And I think it's time to sort out our air wings too. In fact, how big is the airbase here? 600? 1,000? 800. So our air bases are actually pretty sizable, which is good. Now let's have a look at the air thing. Western Poland is one airspace, so that makes things a little bit easier for us. So let's select you, and we'll put 100, I think. Start again. 100 into warfighters there. Why can't I? Right, I can't do it because I have no manpower. So we'll have to do it when we go to war, because we will be switching basically straight away to the increased conscription. That's why we're saving up all the political power here, by the way. Romania has joined the Axis. That is really irritating. Damn it, Romania. Alright, you and you. New general. New front line. One province. You're both assigned to it. Let's put Roman Abraham in charge of that one. We have advanced machine tools. We should probably get dispersed industry, because it does increase factory output. I think I'm going to slow things down slightly. I'm getting very nervous about all the movement here. Disperse support, that is good. That's one of our doctrinal developments. So let's get the line artillery soft attack. What are we doing for national focus? The Silesia fortified area, which is that one. And then after that, what were we going to do? I think we were going to switch back to the industry over here. Right, yes, that's what it was. Oh man, the Germans are really, really massing on this border. But we are in the Allies, so as soon as Germany declares war, France and Britain will be pulled in as well. And in fact, if the Soviets declare war on us, then we will be at war with the Soviets. The Allies will be at war with the Soviet Union from the start, which will be an interesting development, actually. And my being in the Allies might well stop the Soviets from declaring on us. Because we're not just guaranteed, we are in the Allies. They have to answer the call, I think. The Germans moving more troops over into the Prussian region, but that should be fine. Let's just keep it at speed 5 until things actually kick off. Do I have more troops to deploy? No, because I have no manpower. We have all the equipment ready for you, we just don't have the troops. Which is slightly different problem than I usually have. We still need a whole bunch of supply. Oh well. And yes, we can still modify the government, but we'll be able to spend like 300 straight off the bat to go into war, economy, and all the other good stuff. Right, it's August 39. We just got infantry weapons 2, which we will need to upgrade to. I think we'll get recon 2 in that case. And we need to switch our production from infantry equipment 1 to infantry equipment 2, so our armies will actually be pretty well equipped with fairly modern weaponry. Okay, the Silesia fortified area adds 3 land forts to Krakow, which is lovely. I don't think I'm going to bother with these just yet. I'm just having a look here. We're ignoring air, we're ignoring sea. Polish militarism grants 2.5 recruitable population. Oh my gosh, I did not realize I could actually get these. So I can actually get these. Does that require both? That one, okay, so I can get these two. This one is National Spirit, which grants justify wartime minus 25%. Generate a war goal tension limit minus 40%. I don't care about that one, but Polish militarism will be amazing. Loads more manpower, which will allow us to continue to churn out more divisions. Joseph Stalin questions motives of Poland. There is no doubt that Poland is preparing for war. You don't say. So are you, Stalin. So are you. The changes in economic policy make it plain to see that the Polish are not a people of peace, but rather waiting for the right opportunity to strike against us. Will we stand idly by and watch them arm themselves while the Soviet Union is undefended, or will we disarm the threat before it grows beyond our power? The hawks of the All-Union Communist Party have turned their eyes towards Poland, arguing that attack is the best defense. Their viewpoint is gaining traction and the Soviet Union is preparing for war. This is exactly why we need to be ready. I'm really worried about these guys. You know what? We do need to start doing the... Wait, I can't. I can't boost popularity of other ideologies, and you're popular. Why not? Huh, okay, it's a bit weird. I can see what Germans are up there, but not down here. I would like to see what's in this line. And here we go. Danzig War. Let's turn the speed right down to 2. The German Reich has long publicized their goal of reclaiming the territories they lost in the Great War. In particular, they look to the territory of Danzig, which separates Ostpreußen from the rest of their nation. Now they have demanded that Danzig be ceded to the German Reich, in exchange for often nothing but a promise to waive their claims on Poznan. With the threat of war looming, accepting the offer will delay a possible conflict, but the cost of freely granting the Germans more strength for whatever lies ahead. Nope. Danzig is mine. Bugger off. Danzig being, of course, the city up here. And I'm going to fight extremely hard to keep Danzig, because if Poland does fall, I'm going to be streaming troops out of here and into the UK so that we can continue fighting. Come on, where's this war declaration? You guys are trained. Good. Where am I going to add you? I think we'll probably add you to this line. Oh man, this is nerve-wracking. Let's go up into... There we go. Well, stop. Nope, stop. Okay. Poland has called South Africa as our ally into the German-Polish War. Poland's called New Zealand, Canada, Australia, France, the UK. The UK has called the Raj. The German Reich is called Slovakia, and the German Reich has declared war on us. But not the Soviets. Not yet, anyway. The Soviets are still justifying. And we are losing the fight on basically all fronts. That's not good. Right, where's my mobile guys? You guys, go. We need to secure this area. Your army, I actually want you to be careful. Just hold the frickin' line. That's your job. Right, so hopefully we will start seeing air bases or air forces being dropped in. We need to switch our conscription policy. I think we're just going to go up one step to limited, because we're going to get the other boost as well. Boom. It's 300,000 more. Plus, we can change our mobilization to total war economy, which will reduce our recruitable population by what we just added. Oh well. Maybe we should have done that first. Not sure if that would have made a difference. No, I don't think so. So we're going to be out of manpower again, but we will be able to build factories and stuff much more quickly. Yeah, it goes down to 0. So we need to wait until this focus is done before we can actually get the troops and start building more men. And we have... Whoa. They were overrun. Okay, we need to hold that spot. Poznan's holding. We didn't take it. Danzig is now surrounded. But we are taking over Prosen. They are pushing us through the mountains. Oh man, our armies suck. Probably the lack of equipment. Can't believe that Danzig fell so quickly. It's because our cavalry units are terrible. Alright, so we need to get a bit radical here. U5, we're doing an offensive line. We need to retake this. U5 are assigned. Maybe I need another general for that actually. That's planning. Assign you to that. Your front line, by the way, is... Hang on. This is still the Germany line. Oh, I just changed their commander. Did I? No. That's you. Right. U5. New general. New army. New general. That guy. Your front line is... What? There. Your job is to take that. Right. And go. I can't believe Danzig is falling so quickly. Because without Danzig, we can't get reinforcements in either. And we need them. We need them very, very badly. Damn it! And they're about to be overrun. Oh no, ships we're forced into sea. Can I move you over into British territory? I can't move you. Because I have no ports. They're just going to get sunk by the German Navy. And now the Germans can reinforce through here. We've probably just lost the war. Bollocks. Yeah, and they're pushing us through the mountains already. Alright. Southern force, you need to push back. Execute. Are Romania in the war? They're allied, but they're not in the war. Oh great, you're about to be cut off. I was not expecting my front line to collapse quite so quickly. I think we do need to just withdraw. No. To there, to there, to there. Go. Poznan has fallen. We need to retake Danzig, and I'm quite happy to assign significant forces to doing that. Okay, you guys withdraw to there. I know I'm abandoning all of my defences here, but I've learnt from the Vive la France what happens when you get cut off in this way. Alright, so the Soviets have justified. Are you kidding me? Oh well, GG. So the Soviets have declared war on the Allies. That's fascinating. Okay. Oh, no, ignore that. Yeah, I'm just going to manually move you. I mean, standing there, you're probably safe enough. Let's select a couple of you, not all of you. You lot assigned to that. You guys need to retake Danzig. Like, that is your job. Let's have you assigned to a front that big. And set you to do that. Go. There's absolutely nothing I can do here. I need to take Danzig and then run. Poland's fallen. I don't think I'm going to be able to push through. Oh, we're about to get isolated here. No, why you stop? Get out of there, guys. Get out of there. Good grief. Can't believe we. Danzig was like the key to our defences, and it just collapsed. Lack of supplies, lack of manpower. I shouldn't have gone for so much artillery, I think. That was the problem. Right, we're holding this line now. Oh man, we're getting eaten up in this side. Which is no real surprise, honestly. Well, this could well be a three-way war between the Soviets, the fascists, and the Democrats. Because the Germans and the Soviets are still very, very likely to go to war. Remember, this is historical. Kind of. I don't want you guys going that way. In fact, I'm worried that they're going to try and cut me off here. What? Oh, great. I wasn't expecting them to get through here. But of course they've broken through behind me. Well, we've been completely isolated and we can't escape. That is a problem. That is a very big problem. Like, we have no cities here, which means we have no supply. We need to get a supply back to this area. Alright, you. Cancel your orders. Your front line is now... Hello? There. And you will have a withdraw line, or rather a garrison, no, not garrison. Fallback line which will look like this. You're all assigned to it. Okay, you lot need to get back. You need to not get overrun. You're totally going to get overrun, aren't you? I can just tell with that losing. Well, everything that could possibly go wrong there went wrong. Right, your job, except you can't because you're being attacked, and as soon as you lose that fight, then it's game over. We need to get you to Danzig. Like, if I can get these guys out, then at least I've saved something. Oh, this was catastrophic. So it turns out that playing as Poland is kind of frickin' hard. Eight divisions there. Can we break through here? No, is the short answer. Oh no, don't attack lords, that's silly. No, you're losing that fight. Damn it! I mean, we do have a lot of reserves, and the German reserves are not looking too healthy here. But I don't think it's going to be enough. And they've almost certainly got massive air superiority now. Yep. Because... oh no, we do have an airbase. Are the Allies using it at all? The Allies have not sent me any planes. Guys, you have one job. One frickin' job. Not that it really matters. More division defense. It's not working. I think that we need to pull back. In fact, no. You hold there. You guys attack there. Two-pronged attack against Lodz. They're dying rapidly. Absolutely nothing I can do about it. Gone. Yeah, that's any hope of getting to Danzig. Gone with it. This game's over. Oh well, I'll continue doing until the end of this episode. It's only another 5 minutes. But that was short and sweet. Wow. Fall of Warsaw. German forces advancing on Poland have successfully captured Warsaw. Sporadic fighting continues in Prague and a few other districts, but organized resistance in the city seems to have ceased. The Polish government reportedly evacuated the city. The first German units entered Warsaw's suburbs. Their present location is unknown. Fighting against the German invaders continues in other parts of the country, but the loss of the capital was a serious blow for the Polish war effort. Poland's capitulated. I got absolutely nobody out. Danzig fell that quickly. I'm actually kind of annoyed, because even if I had lost Poland, if I'd got the troops out, I would have continued fighting, sure. But I'm really annoyed because I think it would have been really, really interesting having this three-way war. I've never seen that happen in Hearts of Iron before. Because at some point the fascists would definitely have declared war on the Soviets, and the Soviets being at war with the Allies means it's three-way. So you'd have like the Soviets fighting Japan, you'd have the British Raj fighting against Japan, you'd have the Germans fighting the Soviets, the Allies in France fighting against the Germans, if they hold France. And yeah, damn. That's really disappointing. British have landed up there, but there's nothing I can do. I'm completely out. I have a fleet that can't move. No suppliers or resources. I mean, I wouldn't have had a factory stuff anyway to supply any troops that did get out, so it's a bit of a moot point. You kind of have to hold Poland, but wow. October 1939 I lost. Well, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.